Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to McKnights of Magnolia with Naiya and Dana. And today we're just gonna get into some interesting things. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So I know we've talked about this several times, but can you tell me why you wanted to start this project?
I feel like it was you that wanted to start this project.
No.
Yeah. No, because let me tell you, I was at work, right? And I get a text and you were like, let's start a podcast. And then you're like blowing up my phone with like all the, like, do you want me to pull up the receipts? Because I can.
But no, that's not how I remember. So remember when we were talking about this before you even graduated high school, you said you wanted to do a podcast. And then we kind of brushed it off. And then it kind of came back around. And then I was like, oh, Naiya, I think it would be a great idea for us to do a podcast together.
You are right. You're right.
Because you totally just sold it like I put this whole thing together.
Okay, but you kind of did.
But I didn't. But
okay.
But why did you want to do this?
Okay, I'm going to be so honest. Okay, is this braggy if I say this? I think we're so funny. I actually think we're hysterical people. And I think that there's not a lot of mother and daughter podcasts out there. So I was thinking, oh my God, imagine the two of us just completely being ourselves, completely just I don't even know, just really being so authentic and crazy as we are.
Right.
But for everyone to see.
No, that's good.
It's like a train wreck, but it's you can't stop watching.
Well, I don't think train wreck is the correct word that I'd use for us, but
I'm just kidding. It's a hot controlled mess.
I think I would use relatable more so than train wreck. I mean,
sorry.
The first thing about, I guess, this whole podcast and why I wanted to do it is not to offer parenting advice, because I don't offer advice, but I think you and I have a really good relationship. Where, yes, we have our mother-daughter struggles.
This morning.
But
I was about to say 20 minutes before we hit record.
I mean, life happens. But as I was saying, I think we do have our, mother-daughter issues, our mother-daughter fights. But we have this beautiful ability to come out of it intact.
I agree. I think that we have been through a lot of things together, but all of the things that we've been together, it hasn't really put much strain on our relationship. There's been times where we've gotten into it bad. I'm not even gonna we don't really need to go into detail,
and we will continue to get into it.
And I think that's just me being 18 and you being 50 whatever. But just kidding. She's 40.
First of all,
sorry, my bad.
What we're not going to do is that.
Okay.
I am not 50 yet.
Okay, you're
close.
2 years away.
Close.
Stop. When I hit my 20s, you're going to be in your 50s. That's so crazy.
I know.
That's so crazy to me. I thought I heard something, but never mind. What was I even saying? I literally just lost my train of thought.
Your eyeballs just got
I know,
really
because I was trying to think of what I was saying before.
Well, I just wanted to say again, I didn't want to start this podcast to offer advice.
Okay.
I just wanted to start this podcast just honestly to start conversations with other mothers and daughters. Because honestly, Naiya, the mother-daughter relationship is one of the most intricate relationships on the planet.
Agreed.
It is tricky. It's all the things.
It is. And I also think that we're so comfortable with each other. It's kind of...
We are.
Sometimes I think I'm am I a little too comfortable with my mom?
I think the same thing. Am I too comfortable with my daughter? I'm maybe I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe,
We really shouldn't be talking about this, because I'll just upfront ask her crazy questions and she'll answer.
I am not mother of the year. I have made a ton of mistakes. I will continue to make
Glad you can admit that.
A ton of mistakes. But again, the whole point is that when you guys go out into the world, I see you as kind, compassionate human beings. And that honestly is the number one goal.
Mommy.
Oh, stop.
That
But
was
no,
so
it is.
cute.
It is. It's like, I just want, kind, compassionate people. And you and your sister both are kind and compassionate. And that means a lot to me.
I like to think of you as the same way. I like to think like a chunk of you is like instilled in me. Like I like to think like I am you. I think we're so alike in so many ways.
That's why we go at it all the time.
That's exactly why we go at it. And I think like when I get out into the world, I'm just definitely going to take a lot of skills and a lot of things that I see you portray in your day-to-day life and that I have seen myself do. I'm like, oh my God, like I sound like my mom right now. Or like I remind myself of my mom. And y'all told me,
Yes.
You told me time and time again that when I would get older, like I would recognize it. And I was like, y'all are so dumb. Like I'm just not going to recognize it.
I say stuff now and it literally comes out of my mouth and I'm like, is Lynn here? Is Lynn?
That's our grandma.
Lynn.
That's my grandma.
Did Lynn just spew these words out of my mouth?
No, because she possessed you or something.
I literally sound like my mother and I laugh.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, I could think of worse people to sound like. So
that is true. Like you could be like, I don't even know. I can't think of anyone right now.
Exactly. But that's,
Okay. Well, off of the topic that we were just on, I feel like we should like segue. Should we talk about our hot topics of the week or hot topics of like, because we do this bi-weekly. I guess we could do hot topics of like every 2 weeks.
You can start.
Okay. So everyone, as you know, Trisha Paytas had her freaking baby. That is so insane to me still. Trisha Paytas.
I don't think I know who that is.
Okay. So
sorry.
Okay.
Does she go to your school?
No. No, but there was
Do I work with her?
No, you just don't. No,
is she the barista at Starbucks?
Shut up. She is not the barista at Starbucks. Oh my God. No, but there was a pregnant girl at my school. Shout out to I really hope.
No, ma'am.
What?
Okay, that completely is coming out. We don't do names. Lynn, that's my mother. That's different. Go.
Oh, okay.
That
Shout out beep.
Just don't even say her name.
Okay.
Right, can you please get off your phone so we can do like
I'm doing the Trisha Paytas thing.
Okay, but why do you need okay.
I was gonna never mind. I'll spew it from the top of my head. It doesn't even matter. Okay. So Trisha Paytas
Can
had a
all
baby.
this be edited out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is going left fast.
I told you it's a train wreck.
I know.
Okay, so anyways, back to Trisha Paytas. Homegirl, like, she started off on YouTube, right? And then she was, like, one of the first, like, YouTube OGs, right? Mm-hmm. Like, she was up there with, like, she was hanging out with, like, Shane Dawson. She was, I'm trying to think of, like, other people that she was with. They're escaping me right now. Like Colleen Ballinger.
I feel like you should
Miranda
be looking
sings.
at me. Like, why are you looking? Like, you should be looking at me. We're having a conversation.
Okay, so but Miranda sings and all of them.
It's a conversation, no?
They're the same.
Like,
yes.
Don't look at the camera. You should be looking at me. Okay. Because then that makes it weird. Like, you're...
No, it doesn't. Because the camera's here for us.
Right. But it's like... It's a conversation.
Okay, true.
Right. Okay, so it's like you shouldn't be looking at the camera. So I'm going to need you to just turn to me.
Anyway, it's like Tyler Oakley.
Can you turn a little bit? Just...
Oh my God.
We can edit that out. But just turn to me and then just use... And then, like, just to me. So we're having a conversation. Because this feels more relatable than...
Right.
Looking into, like the camera.
Okay. So, back to Trisha Paytas. She is just like one of the YouTube OGs. She was with Colleen Ballinger, Tyler Oakley, Shane Dawson, all of them. Like, they're in like the YouTube era. Like, she's been doing YouTube for like 15, 20 years.
So no, she has not.
Yes, she most certainly has.
Naiya, I've been on YouTube in the past 15 and 20 years and I've never heard of her.
Oh my God, there's no way you haven't heard of Trisha Paytas.
Okay, what kind of videos? What kind of content?
Okay. She is like known for having mental breakdowns and like eating a bunch of food and like sitting on her floor and like sobbing and eating chicken legs. Like, swear.
Okay, I don't need to go on YouTube to see that.
No, but it's so entertaining. Like, you just have to like
that's
don't
me on
it,
a typical Tuesday night.
No, but Trisha just does something different. Like, I swear. Like, and she's all about pink.
How old is this Trisha?
She's like 30, I think.
Okay.
So she's like all into like pink Jeeps and like she has a pink G-Wagon, sparkle everything, like, like she's always like decked out to the nines with like pink stuff. So lately she's been like kind of been getting canceled, like her whole career she's been getting canceled. Anyways, her doctors told her like she couldn't have a baby because of like the way she was living, like her unhealthy eating habits and like, you know, like the drug use that she was doing and like everything like that. And then she did one of those tests. It's like a HGK, I think.
What is that?
I don't know. It's something like pregnancy to test how like fertile you are or something like that.
Oh, like HCG, I think.
HCG, yes, that's what it is.
I think. It's been a long time since I've been pregnant, but I believe it's HCG.
So she did one of those, and then it was like 0, right? And then a year later, she met her husband, and then they got married, and then they redid the test like a day before their honeymoon, and then her levels were great. And they were like, you know what, we're going to try for a baby.
Good.
And then she tried, and then, because like her whole life, she was like, she took the test when she was like in her 20s or something, and then she was like, okay, well, since I'm like infertile, I'm going to have fun. Which led to a lot of problems. But anyways, so she decided that when she got married, she was like, I really want to have a baby. Like, let's try this again. No, really good for her. I love Trisha Paytas. Like, there is nothing that girl can do that would make me hate her. Like, I'm sorry. But yeah, so now she had a baby. She named it Malibu Barbie.
What?
She named it Malibu Party.
Malibu Party?
Malibu Barbie Paytas Huckman or whatever his last name is. Okay, I'm sorry. That's too much. But yeah, she had her baby, and I think that's insane. So that's like the biggest thing going on in like the TikTok world.
Okay, well, I guess I don't know these people because I probably spend like 7 minutes a week on TikTok. Like,
no, but you would know, like, Trisha Paytas isn't just exclusive to TikTok. Like, she was on America's Got Talent. She was on Ellen. She was on just like she is just like a queen.
And I guess I don't watch any of those shows, so I wouldn't know who she.
Okay, well, maybe you just need to step it up and watch some more shows.
I mean,
because I can't believe you don't know who Trisha Paytas is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
And like, you don't know who Gabby Hanna is. We talked about her a little bit ago and how she's psycho.
No.
Okay, well, we'll move on.
Well, my week has been, you know, pretty normal, but I just wanted to piggyback off last week when we lost Athena. So
that's our dog.
So I had a really hard time, as I'm sure we all did, but I felt some sort of closure when they returned her ashes home. But then it's like I felt like when they returned her to us, there was a special like part of me that I felt connected, you know, to her. Yeah. I didn't feel so lonely. I didn't feel like, I mean, she's not here, but I do feel like there's a part of her still here with us and still, you know, so that was definitely...
It's like you felt her spirit a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can say that. Because I'm a firm believer in spirituality.
I definitely felt her calmness. And it's like, I miss her when I'm getting ready in my glam room in the morning. She would come in and completely snore so unbelievably loud. But it's like, I miss that. I miss coming down, making coffee and chicken bacon. And as soon as she hears the pat, she comes, you know, she comes running. When I'm getting ice, she comes, you know, running and stuff like that. So I definitely missed, you know, her doing that. And I was just like, wow.
Oh, I'm so happy that you felt that way. Because honestly, like y'all don't know, Athena has she has been our family dog for 11 years. She has been with us through everything, like 2 houses. Like, she was a guest at my graduation party. She, like, literally, like, think about it. Like, you see a big black pit bull running through the yard, and you're like, oh my God, she's going to get away. She's going to bite someone. Like, no. She simply just sat her butt down on the grass and, like, didn't pay anybody any attention. But, like,
no, it's like you keep talking. Like, it's weird.
It's not weird.
It's like I'm looking at you and you're looking at the camera.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no, I'm telling you, it is.
Don't
weird.
kick me though.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know, like.
But like, how am I supposed to know that's what you're talking about if you kick me? Like,
because usually that would get your attention and you turn around. But it's like, yeah, he's like, you keep, and I'm looking at you, and it's just weird. It's like, because it's a conversation. Pretend the camera's not there.
Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, like, Athena has just been in our family for years and years and years and years, and it's just so hard, you know, to see her go. But we did use this service, Lap of Love. Lap of Love is amazing.
Oh, it's an amazing service.
Love that service.
We were lucky enough to have her go peacefully at home, surrounded by, you know, family.
Right.
And I mean, it sounds like, you know, it kind of sounds like a human. Like,
no, because she
like
is like she is a human. She's a human. I don't care.
You know, like obituaries, they say, "Oh, Joe went peacefully at home, surrounded by."
Stop! I'm actually throwing Athena a funeral.
I know, but it's like I am so thankful for that service. We were able to keep her comfortable at home. I feel like she wasn't anxious, although I think she knew what was happening.
I think she was ready.
She wasn't anxious, and she was definitely ready. I am thankful that we were able to not prolong her not being well. And I think she lived a very good life, you know, even after being diagnosed with lymphoma.
Agreed.
And then she survived the pneumonia. And so it was definitely time, but she led a full life, and I am happy to have her home.
I'm happy to have her home as well. I think in her sitting like in that area in the house, like that was her favorite corner of the house.
It was definitely
like
her favorite
she
corner.
loved. Even I texted Ryan and told Ryan, and she was like, she loves that dang fireplace.
She
like,
does.
Like Athena, like she, like I don't know if you know, but pit bulls, they cannot do heat. They shouldn't do heat. So, like pit bulls and bulldogs, they don't do heat. So in the winter, we turned on the fireplace, you know, because it'd be cold inside, and she would sit there for hours and hours on end. Like we used to
until she started panting,
and she'd like, and she'd still sit there.
We'd have
to make her move, and or we just put her water bowl next to her and be like, "Don't die." Like I don't really know what to say.
She's so silly.
She is
definitely, and so I'm glad we all can have some closure with that. And so, with that being said, I think our audience could really appreciate getting to know their hosts or co-hosts. So, I've prepared a couple questions.
I've prepared a couple of questions for you too.
Okay. So, would you like me to read all mine, or would you like to? I think we should do like, you know, 1-on-1 exchange. I think that would be really good.
You go first.
Okay.
And also, just to clarify, we did not show each other these questions. No, I have no clue what her questions look like, and she has no clue what my questions look like. So we'll see.
Okay. So,
mine are on my phone.
What do you look forward to when you wake up?
I don't know. Usually the fact that like no one's home. I'm not gonna lie. I love my alone time. Like I when I wake up, it's so quiet.
Alone time is good.
I just get that. Like every morning for me, like at least Monday through Wednesday, is just like so peaceful, and I get to connect with myself. I even I started meditating. Did I tell you that?
No.
I started meditating.
Well, that's good.
In the mornings, like I sit. Make you feel? It makes me feel so good and like so connected.
So is it a morning meditation or an afternoon meditation? Because I don't remember you ever being up in the morning.
Okay, well, when I wake up meditation. It doesn't matter if it was the morning or noon.
When I wake up meditation.
It is. So yeah, that's what I look forward to.
Well, cool.
Let me ask you your question. Okay, yours are kind of deep.
Okay.
Mine are not.
Oh, the questions that I
like, yeah, yours like are kind of like, oh, like they have like some thought behind them.
Because I put thought into my questions.
Okay. Well, question number 1: have you ever sharted your pants? Be so honest. You have to answer this honestly.
Yes.
You have not.
Yes.
You have not sharted your pants. Okay, so now you have to tell the story about how you sharted your pants.
Which time?
So, I was not expecting you to say yes.
No. It involved a couple of packs of sugar-free gum.
What?
Diet sodas. And like, it was when I first started like a low-carb diet, like back in the day. Like, you were so young. Like,
okay.
So super-duper young.
Well, were you pregnant?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was after. So,
okay.
Of course I wouldn't be on a diet pregnant.
Well, I mean,
I'm growing a person.
Okay,
I would
I
never.
didn't know.
No. So, I, had started this low carb diet and all that stuff. And then it was like making all the wrong choices. It was, like I said, everything that had xylitol, erythritol, or whatever that's called.
Screw
all the sugar
xylitol.
All the sugar-free
cancer causing
that you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So I'm sure had more than I should have. And yes.
You pooped your pants.
I did not say I pooped.
You sharded. I asked if have you ever sharded your pants.
I needed to get to the shower quickly. Luckily, I was home. But yes, end of discussion. So, my question is, what has been the hardest rule to follow?
There's a lot of them. Basically, the rules that say that I can't do what I want.
Okay, so all that would be all of them?
No. Honestly, like, for me, it's the littlest rules. Like, the littlest stuff that I'm like, this is so stupid. Why is this a rule? So I'm just like, might as well just break it. Because I just don't see any value in it. And I know that's not good. And I'm being honest, y'all. But, like, if you say something like, no food upstairs. I'm like, okay, I'm 18. I can definitely handle, like, not causing, like, bugs in the house. Like, it's fine.
But you can't. And then if there were bugs, can you handle the exterminator bill?
No, but we don't have... When have we ever had a problem?
So, because we monitor it. That's why.
Okay.
And so, we would just like for you to respect it and not do it.
Okay. And I'm trying to think of, like, another, like, little rule that, like, makes me mad.
Well, I said rule, not rules.
Moving on. Okay, y'all, I'm just going to preface this question. It might sound weird to y'all, but this is, like, our relationship. Like, I have no trouble asking my mother this. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Naiya Irene McKnight.
What?
Really?
I'm serious.
I was 29 years old.
You were just not 29.
Yeah.
There was no, like,
when I got married.
No. You're really telling me that you were 30 years, you were basically a 30-year-old virgin. Is that how you want to go out?
A lady never tells.
Okay, I respect that answer. We'll move on. A loser.
What makes you happy?
Honestly, like, you guys, my friends, my life here really does make me happy. Like, I feel like right now I'm really content in my life right now. And, like, I'm just honestly, like, in such a good place. Like, everything makes me happy. I'm just a happy person now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I definitely want you to be happy.
Jake makes me happy.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Because people are going to ask.
Jake is my boyfriend. Me and Jake.
He is not your boyfriend.
No, Jake is my best friend in the whole wide world. Like, I love Jake. He wants to be a guest on the podcast so bad. Oh my God, like, your questions are, like, so good. How does it feel to be classified as a MILF per my guy friends?
That is gross.
No, I'm just saying, like, how does it feel?
Gross.
Because... y'all, like,
but if their dad said,
"Ew, you're married,"
no, I know, but I mean,
so what do you say?
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Dad's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the F is going on here?" He's not gonna be.
That's funny. That is so funny.
But yeah, all my guy friends are, like, obsessed with her. They're like, "Your mom is so hot," and I'm like, "I can't wait until you're 40 so you look like your mom." Move on.
Ugh.
Okay. Yeah, these are like, well, at least they're 18, so at least I'm just kidding.
Never.
That's really
so bad. Okay. I guess what is your favorite family tradition?
Oh my God. I have 3.
Okay.
2 are Christmas, 1 is Thanksgiving.
Okay. What are they?
Polar Express, day after Christmas party, and, like, whenever, like, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and us cooking Thanksgiving meal. Like, I love that.
That is so much fun. I look forward
I love the holidays.
Of those things every single year.
I love the holidays. Like, Thanksgiving and Christmas, like, that time, like, it's like Christmas crack. Like, there's just, like, a fire lit under my butt and I'm ready to go. Like, I love Christmas.
Oh, that makes me happy.
It makes me happy. Oh, and going up to the I don't know if you guys know, but in our where we live, there's literally a Christmas tree lot next door.
Oh yes, and we walk over.
Every year we walk.
Smell it. The neighborhood smells really good.
And then Dad follows us with the car so we can bring the tree back because he just didn't think about that part.
Right.
But yeah. Okay, describe a relationship in one word.
Chaotic.
I like that word. That's good. I agree.
Definitely chaotic.
He's definitely chaotic.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just going to tell y'all, this is going to be a chaotic podcast. Like, a lot of the podcasts are so organized and, like, we talk over each other and we understand what the other's saying. Like, it's just going to be a mess. I don't know.
How many boys have you kissed? Did you really just slurp?
Yeah. I have to think. Like, low-key.
Are you serious?
I have to think.
No way.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you? Oh, wait, you said no name dropping, but I can tell you.
Just, okay. No, we don't need names.
Okay. I can't count in front of you because that makes me feel bad.
Wait a minute. What?
Okay, I'll say like 7. I've kissed 7 boys.
Okay, so like when you say kiss.
Like, I've kissed... Those are 2 of the 7.
You know, like... Or like, did you like...
Ew! Get away from me, you weirdo.
I'm just like what?
So
I don't think
it
I would know.
Okay, I mean, a kiss is a kiss. Like, I think it's fine.
But it's not.
You know, I've kissed.
Why do you continue to drop names?
We're gonna bleep it out. I can bleep out the names.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a make-out session. It was like but it wasn't a peck either. It was like the little in-between.
Like, was this a game?
Just cuz.
I don't think I, just put my lips on people because. Just because.
I guess I just don't think of it as a big deal. Like, I guess, like, sex is something completely different. And, like, that is something that is, like, a bigger deal to me. But, like, I just don't think that kissing is that big of a deal.
Do you not think that kissing leads to
other
things?
I mean, it can, but I don't let it.
I think that is the difference between, like, your generation and my generation.
I agree.
Because it seems you guys are so open.
Yeah, we are really open.
With your sexuality. And we were not. And I feel like now we still are not.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that's private. Mm-hmm. It's, between you and that special someone. But I do feel like your generation just, like, it's okay.
It definitely is, though. Like, that's a really great way of thinking about it. Like, our generation, like, we are just so open about everything. Also, take a look at Mom's cup. Please show them. Like, put the cup in the frame so that they can see it. Like, put it, like, right here.
Oh, right there. That's a good cup.
Queen of everything. Anyway, so yeah, our generation is definitely, like, way more open with things. We're way more open to talking about things. Like, and I kind of like that about our generation. I'm not going to lie. I like that we don't have to feel like we have to, like... I feel like back in the day, they were like... Sorry, I think I'm getting sick. But I feel like...
I rebuke you in the Holy Spirit. No, ma'am. Hold my mule while I shout on the side of the road. Holiness Tabernacle, you are not sick. No, ma'am. I'm sorry.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was so funny. Oh my God, that made me cry.
Nope.
Moving on, I don't even know what I was talking about. Nor do I even care anymore after that. Like,
well, good.
That killed.
What's your next question?
Okay. Who is your favorite friend of mine?
That's tough.
I feel like I've always had, like, good friends.
I will be the first to admit you have really good taste in friends. Mm-hmm. I think there may have only been, like, 1 or 2 people that your dad and I, kind of gave
I can edit out the name.
Like, that we've only given the side eye to. and we never said anything. And then and it's not like they did anything that we saw or that we heard. It was just something about that person. However,
I feel like I know one of them.
You didn't continue the friendship. So it was like, we didn't want to say anything because you do need to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. And we could have been totally wrong. But it was just one of those things where we let it play out. We didn't say anything, and it ended up working itself out.
Yeah.
And so we never even had to say anything.
Right.
So,
okay.
But back to your question, I do like all of your friends.
You have to pick one. Like,
Jake.
Okay.
Jake.
I was about to say, like...
Yeah, I love Jake. I love his openness. I love just his everything. Like, he makes me feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. I am not guarded around him. And sometimes, you know, I'm like, oh my God, it's Jake. Like, I have to hold back a little bit, you know, because I'm like, he's not my son. He's not, you know what I mean? But like, I am very comfortable with Jake. I love Jake.
Stop. I was about to say.
And what I love most about Jake is how he makes you feel.
He, like, when I tell you, like, he is my best friend,
is.
like,
and
through and through.
I love that relationship.
We were on the phone last night, and I was telling him, I was like, I don't know if this is me just being, like, sentimental and weird, but I really think that we're platonic soulmates. Like, actually. Yeah. And he was like, no, I agree, because, like, I'm not going to get into it, but we talk about some things that we just can't talk about with other people, because they would, like, ship us off to, like, a loony bin or something.
But that's what best friends do. That's the best part of having a best friend.
Agreed. Okay, your next question for you.
Okay.
No, also, wait, sorry, before you continue. We were on the phone and I was reading him my questions, and he was like, I swear to God, if Dana doesn't say me, we're gonna have major beef. He was like, you need to call me and patch me in if she doesn't say it's me.
I totally believe that. Like, I totally believe him. I totally believe him. So let's see. What do you like most about yourself?
Oh my God. There's a lot that I love about myself.
That's good to hear.
I hate saying that because I feel like it's like...
Don't ever be afraid
like
to shine.
cocky, but like I genuinely am just like, I really think that I'm genuinely a confident person. Like there's like, someone could call me like fat, ugly, stupid. Like I just don't care because I just don't believe you.
Good.
Like I'm all the above, but like not. I love my lips. I love my eyebrows, first of all.
They are good.
I have really good eyebrows. I like my quick wit. I like how I can navigate between like professionalism and what I like how I can navigate between like professionalism and just hanging out with you and like my family and stuff like that. Good. So I like how I can kind of like not like be fake and like switch to with every scenario, but I like the fact that I'm adaptable.
Yes,
is the word. I can adapt very well.
Yeah, fake is not... I mean, we all have different personalities.
Right.
We all have, you know, professional sides. Mm-hmm. We all have our sides that we portray when we're at home. Mm-hmm. We also have that side that that we portray when we're with our siblings, because I know how...
Fun little ratchet side.
Exactly. But that's not something that you let out at work, because it's just not the scenario. No. That's not the place. Or the time, that's not the time or the place.
Agreed.
You know, whatever. But if it ever popped off at work, I'm perfectly capable of going there.
Right.
But I've never had to, so there you go.
They've never tested you at work like that,
no,
so you're just
never.
like, hey,
never.
I'm here and I'm good.
Never.
Okay. Oh, now it's my turn.
Yes.
Be so honest. Like, you're not going to answer this. I don't even know if I want to ask you this, because you're just not going to answer it.
Okay.
Like, who's your favorite? Like, child.
Oh, that's easy. Neither of you.
No, because listen, me and Leah, like, I'm going to speak to y'all for a second, and I don't know if this is going to sound bad, but we've had conversations about this. We know who each parent's favorite is, and we are fine with that. We know that I am mom's favorite, and it's fine. Like, it is fine. Like, I very much am, like, Kylie Jenner to Kris Jenner. Like, it's fine. Like, we know. And second of all, Dad loves, like, Leah is Dad's favorite, like, through and through. Like, they ride together, like, they love the same things, they do everything together, and, like, I just know, like, maybe favorite's a bad word, but it's, like, which one would you rather hang out with? Like, I just know that between me and Leah, like, for you, it's me, and for Dad, it's Leah.
Okay, but it's not. And it's more, no, it's honestly more a case of who do you get along with the most at this point? Because...
And I think it's us.
What do you mean us?
I think we get along most at this point.
Sometimes you and I get along, and then there's sometimes it's like the sight of you, I'm just like, what's
no,
next?
because sometimes I hear your voice and I literally want to like punch you sometimes.
Naiya,
that is so mean. I'm serious. Like there are sometimes like I don't like. You're my mom, and don't get me wrong. Like I love you, and I have so much respect for you. At the end of the day, but like I hear Naiya, and I'm just like, yo, what does she want now?
Okay,
like,
do you not think it's mutual?
Oh my God.
Do you not think I hear mom? Like if I don't answer in 2.1 seconds.
No, because why aren't you answering me? Because I think you're like
but,
dead. Like I'm serious. Like that's where my brain goes. Like if you don't answer, I think you're drowning in a bathtub.
I'm in the bathroom. Like
no, because you might be drowned. Like you might have fallen in the toilet, Mom. You're little. Like I just don't know what happens.
No. Okay.
I'm serious.
You are nuts, but no, it's just no.
Or when you leave and don't tell me you're leaving, and I'm home, and I'm like, where did she go?
Like that's what I don't understand.
No, because it scares me. I'm like, who broke in the house and killed my mom?
Okay, that's a bit dramatic.
And then when you don't answer and when you're out and your life 360 is frozen, I'm like, oh my God, she died in a car wreck. Like I'm serious.
Like who's the parent here?
That's why I'd be like, what time are you coming? Be like, Mom, when are you coming home? That's why. Like y'all think I'm up to shady stuff, but I'm just like, I miss you.
Okay, but like I feel the same way when you're gone.
It's not the same because I'm 18, and I'm used to be gone. I'm supposed to be gone.
No, but 18 doesn't just give you free reign to just do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's true. I was agreeing with you.
Okay, good. Because I thought, I was ready to.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Okay, well, good. Yeah. But back to your question, I do not have a favorite. 100% I don't. It is more a matter of who am I getting along with the most at that time, and then sometimes it's you, sometimes it's Leah.
So would you say like 75? Like 75-35? Like are those numbers right?
Wait. What did you say?
75-35.
Naiya, what did you say? 75-35?
What is it? I just don't know.
75-25.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, swear. Okay, sorry. Every time I think of like, no, sorry. Every time I think of like the number 7,
5,
like I
10,
think of like
15, 20.
I know how to count. Okay. I know how to count. I know how to count. We're cutting that out. Like I cannot have that going out there. Oh my God.
Anyway, so I'm gonna ask you another question.
That was so embarrassing. Yeah.
Okay. What makes you feel loved?
This.
What this?
Like our relationship, like when I'm just such a person who likes to joke around and who likes to laugh. Like that is my favorite thing to do. I love to laugh. And so when I'm with someone,
laugh a lot.
We laugh a lot.
We do laugh a lot.
And when I'm with someone and they make me laugh and like we're like and they laugh at my jokes and I laugh at their jokes, like it just makes me feel so whole and so happy. Like you guys, like and like even like when Leah, let me tell you, when Leah laughs at my jokes, that's when I feel the most loved because I'm like, dang, it must be really funny.
Yeah,
because Leah won't laugh at a pig.
She is hardcore.
She is like a tough freaking crowd. Like I'll say something, she's like, I'm like, bro, like what did I do to you?
But when she laughs, it's good.
It's good because she thinks it's funny. So like I really
she's the litmus test. Like
she is the litmus test.
If it's Leah approved, it's good.
Basically. Leah, she's so cool. Her style's so good.
I do love her style.
I love her style. I'm about to like...
I love that she's not afraid to be her own person.
No, she's not. Her
and
style's so
crazy
quirky.
To be in middle school and to have that confidence. Like,
exactly.
It's like I remember being in middle school.
I hated that crap.
No one loved middle school, but like I remember being in middle school and it was like, everyone pretty much dressed the same.
Yeah.
And it's like I love that Leah has her own style and she's not afraid to, wear what she wears or she is who she is and that's it. And, but honestly, now that I think back, Leah has always been pretty sure of herself.
She has. She knows what she wants.
Remember when I had her in competitive cheer? And she comes out and she stomps her foot and she says, Mom, I don't want to do cheer. And I was like, you're being a little dramatic. And she was like, I want to ride horses.
So cute in her cheer uniform.
Yeah, but then she says, I want to ride horses. And then we got her, like into it, and she hasn't looked back. She knew.
She's been doing this since she was like 7.
From a very early age, like what she wanted to do. Yeah. So I do love that.
Okay. What gets you up in the morning?
Work.
Cool. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you one more. I'm going to ask you 2 in a row. But Jesus Christ, heaven on earth gets me up in the morning.
Oh, wait. I think it's my turn.
No, right? Because that was a quick answer. Okay. I'm asking you another one. Did you always think that you were going to be a good mom?
I think, first of all, I think that I'm a good mom. So I say that because I don't ever want to think that I have this mom thing down and just, go with the flow or just give up or just, I've got this, because Naiya, I don't.
Right.
It is honestly a struggle every day. Am I making the right choice? Am I being strict enough? Am I being too strict? Am I mean, just everything. Mm-hmm. It is hard. It's like motherhood doesn't come with a textbook. There is no outline. There is no wrong way or there is no right way.
Okay.
And so it is very difficult. And then a lot of times it's almost like a day by day or an hour by hour thing. And my litmus test, again, for, I guess, figuring out or trying to see if I'm a good mother or not is the way you guys behave when I'm not around.
Okay.
Because I do believe you guys are one way at home, but when you go out into the world, I've never gotten reports of, those are some unruly children. Yeah, so that...
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You're a great mom.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome. No, I'm serious. Like, you are never, like... There's nothing I can't talk to you about, I feel. There's nothing, like, that makes me uncomfortable to talk to you about. And, like, I think being, like, a young girl, like, that is definitely something that, like, I need. Like, I need to be...
I'm sorry. It just means a lot.
Stop a bit. What are we doing? This is an episode. You don't cry. She doesn't cry. Come here.
It's like I quit.
Come here.
I did not.
You're fantastic.
Thank you. But
oh my God. I need a beauty blender.
Oh my God.
What the heck happened?
I don't know, but...
Should we cut that out or keep it? That's my question.
I think that is... I don't know. I mean, it has to stay. That was so real.
That was real, yeah. Wow. But I don't want to make you cry even more. But what I was saying, like, there's nothing that I can't talk to you about. I feel like our relationship, you have just built such an open and honest relationship, even between the two of us and even between Leah. And we don't give you enough credit, but we know you put your all into us. And even Dad, you put your all into us. Just, like, making sure that, like, especially how we feel about ourselves, too, which is something that I think that a lot of moms don't really focus on. They think, like, oh, I got dinner on the table, I got this, I got that, like, laundry is done, this, that, and the third. Like, that's not, like, yeah, that's cool, but, like, I want a mom who cares about, like, how I feel as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you are a person.
Yeah.
And it's like you and your sister, you guys are everything right. You guys are the best of me. You guys are the best of your dad. You guys are the best of Dana and Eric combined. And that makes us happy. It makes us very, very, very happy. I will admit, raising such strong-willed girls, has not been easy.
No, not even a little bit.
But,
we definitely gave you a run for your money.
Oh, you still give me a run for my money. However, I've always said you're only little for a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
And you're going to be, like, you're already a young woman, then you're going to be like an adult, you're going to be a full-grown woman, and for you to have that confidence and for you to, know who you are very early on, that's going to take you far.
Yeah.
And so, again, was it difficult raising such strong-willed, confident young ladies? Yes, 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 and yes. Yeah. Hell yeah. But it's so worth it in the end. And we wouldn't change a thing.
Stop. You're so cute. You're so freaking cute. Okay.
I love you. Wait, I think I have another question.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely your turn.
So, actually, what is your biggest fear?
Drowning.
Well, that was easy, so I'm going to move on to the...
No, like, just, like, the thought of, like, not being able to breathe, like, makes me want to, like, stop. Okay, move on.
Are you getting, like...
No, that and bridges, like, no.
Oh, yeah, we know bridges.
So and I think it's, like, they go part 2 and 2, because I'm scared of falling off the bridge and drowning, which is why I'm scared of bridges.
So, I guess I have only 2 more questions, and one is, how would you describe our relationship?
Fun, open...
Very
chaotic.
Chaotic, for sure.
And I'm trying to think of, like, a good word. I can't think of, like, one word for it, but I think, like, our relationship, like, as they just saw, like, we are not afraid to feel. We are not afraid of our emotions and to show our emotions. And I know, like, for us, it was hard to do that. Because, like, there was, like, a little bit of time where we didn't really want to show our emotions. Like, I think, like, there were times where we were both very guarded, especially with each other.
Very.
But I think now... we are moving past that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that now, like, we are really... I'm really happy with the place that we're in right now.
But, the funny thing is, even though we've always... or not always, or there were periods when we were guarded, or, like, our feelings were guarded, ironically, our relationship was still open.
It was.
It just wasn't emotional, but we still... You know what I mean? Like, and I know that sounds so weird, but I don't ever remember... us not having an open relationship.
Yeah. Ew, don't say open relationship, because that reminds me of, like, freaking, like, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Like, sorry.
You just, like, go left.
It's my ADHD. Like, I'm sorry I did not pop my Concerta before this episode. Like, I'm sorry. Should I start doing that, or should we...
You should, first of all, you should be taking it every day.
My Concerta?
It's supposed to be taken every day.
I'm not taking that every day. Or do you like me a little unruly? Like, for the comedic relief?
Okay, so first of all, you're unruly, unmedicated, and medicated. So does it really matter? I mean...
Next question.
Okay. There you have it, folks. So my last question is...
Well, it's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, what's the craziest thing that you did at my age, or, like, around my age, that Grandma still doesn't know about today? But Grandma, guess what? Your daughter's 48 and you're about to find out.
And she still scares me.
Lunch lady is mean.
Oh, okay. I was away at college my freshman year, and I came home for the weekend. But, like, didn't stay at home and didn't tell her.
That's so messed up.
That's so bad.
That's so messed up.
And I came back and met, like, some friends from, like, high school.
Where'd you
and
stay?
then we got, like, we all got, like, a hotel. We did. And
That's
like, we didn't do anything crazy, but it was,
that
like,
doesn't
a
count.
party.
Like, what's the craziest, like, thing that you've done?
I mean, that was the craziest thing I did that she didn't know about.
You're so boring. Coming home and not telling your mom and losing her virginity at 30s. Dana McKnight, everyone. Like, for real, you really need to pick it up.
Goals. AF.
Ask Dana about Boone's Farm and see where the conversation goes.
And Lynn knew about that.
She did.
Yes,
Grandma did know. And also, here's the thing about me and my mom. She knows a lot.
I don't know everything.
She doesn't know everything, and she doesn't need to know everything.
Here's the thing, Naiya. You're going to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I want the very first thing you think of when you make a mistake is, oh my God, I gotta call mom.
That's okay. So
not, oh my God, mom's gonna kill me.
No, that is. And
I mean, that's not saying I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be angry.
But you're not gonna kill me. Like, I know that, like, the way that we communicate with each other, it's just in such a way that, like, I know for a fact that, like, she is gonna help me out first, get me out of whatever trouble I'm in. She's gonna tell me, like, why what I did was wrong and how to avoid it next time. She's gonna ask me if I'm okay. And then the next morning, the order's a little skewed up. And then, but this part, in the morning, I'm gonna have my butt handed to me. And I know that. And I think that we're at that point where I'm just like, I can accept it. Like, to the point where it's like, it's like, I like to think that mom is like strict-ish, but not like strict, if that makes sense.
No, I'm straight. So my last question,
okay, and
I think you do know this, but do you know how much I love you?
You're so freaking cute. Oh my God. Yes, I know how much you love me.
Good. Because I
to the moon and back.
Like
times 12.
Zillion times.
There, like, that was like our thing when I was little. Like, I love you to the moon and back again, and back around the moon 2 times, and then I come back home and then go back out around the sun and then go back to the moon and come back home. That's how much I love you. Like, that was what we used to do when I was little. 100%. Okay, so here's my last question. What is some advice that you'd give to me as I'm close to entering my 20s?
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Be you.
Okay. I'm not scared of that.
And be intentional.
I like that. Be intentional.
100%.
Yeah.
Be intentional. Say what you mean what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
What do you think about, like, standing by what you say? Like, if you say something and then, like, you think, like, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like, or maybe I do, like, you know, think differently now. Or, like, you know, like, if you're, like, in the heat with someone or, like, in the moment, do you think, like, be like, no, like, I believe in what I said, like, stand by what you say?
If 20 minutes later you still believe what you said, yes. However, it takes a really big person to admit that they were wrong.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
But that's how you live and learn. You have to take things back sometimes. Yeah. Or I guess the better thing to do would be to not say them at all. Because I always say to you, like, maybe we shouldn't have this conversation right now because we're both angry.
Agreed.
I say it all the time, and then it escalates for no apparent reason.
Because I like to have the conversation.
When all we had to do was stop, take a beat, to think about things, calm down, and then regroup. Yeah. But if you do say something and then later you regret saying it, you do need to be the bigger person and come back and apologize.
Agreed.
However, just because you apologize, it doesn't take back what you said. So you do need to be careful what you say. Words have power.
It's like toothpaste.
What?
Have you never heard that?
No.
Words are like toothpaste. You can't put them back in the tube.
I have not, but I like that.
Yeah. I swear you said that.
I mean,
like, you can't put toothpaste back in the toothpaste tube.
I'm so philosophical, and, like, sometimes things just, like, come to me.
Anyways.
So I probably
Anyways. Not you thinking like you're like Gandhi or something.
I mean, right?
You're kind of giving me, if you were anyone, like, if you were like a historical, like, black icon, like, you would be Rosa Parks. Like, I just see you.
Why do I have to be a black icon? Why can't I just be,
because, like, you're black?
Icon? I am so thankful that we did this. I feel like we actually got through it. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I could continue to talk to you all day. Like, this is just a normal conversation.
We set this thing up. We were like, we're going to have like a 30-minute conversation max, and then we're going to edit it down, and then it's going to be like 20, 25 minutes, whatever. We were talking for a while. It's 1:40. It's 1:45, basically.
So I do love it. And so, guys, be sure to stay tuned for more, you know.
Not next week, but the week after next. We have some things coming. We have some things that we're planning. Yeah, look out for us. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Duh, like, this is where you're watching it on.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. And we hope you have a great rest of your day.